The five boroughs, a concrete jungle, a place of dreams, New York City, a metropolis teeming with life, opportunity, and ambition. At its helm, Mayor Eric Adams, a man who embodies the city's grit and determination. A former police captain, he rose through the ranks, promising safety and prosperity. Adams, a symbol of hope for many, now faces a crisis, an indictment, a legal blow that reverberates through the city's foundations. The accusations hang heavy in the air, casting a long shadow over his administration. New Yorkers, accustomed to the city's relentless pace, find themselves holding their breath. Uncertainty grips them. The city that never sleeps now finds itself on the edge of its seat. The charges are serious allegations of corruption and misconduct, whispers of backroom deals and broken promises. The indictment paints a picture of a mayor who may have strayed from the path of integrity, a stark contrast to the image he carefully cultivated. The news spreads like wildfire. From the bustling streets of Manhattan to the quiet neighborhoods of Queens, the city that never sleeps is now wide awake, buzzing with shock and disbelief. The man who promised to clean up the city now finds himself at the center of a scandal. A fall from grace, perhaps? A political hit job? Maybe. One thing is certain, this indictment changes everything. The indictment document outlines the charges against Mayor Adams. Each allegation is a carefully crafted arrow. Abuse of power, obstruction of justice. The words hang in the air like a thick fog. Legal experts dissect the charges. Speculation runs rampant. Some see a clear case of wrongdoing, others cry foul, sensing a conspiracy. The legal process grinds slowly forward. The stakes are high. Time stretches and the city holds its breath. The indictment sends shockwaves through the corridors of power. At City Hall, the mood is tense. Aides scramble for answers. The machinery of government sputters and stalls. The city feels the tremor of doubt. Decisions are delayed. Initiatives are put on hold. The air is thick with suspicion. City council members distance themselves. Some call for his resignation. Others urge caution. The once united front crumbles. Public confidence wavers. The mayor faces a crisis of faith. The indictment marks a turning point for Eric Adams and the city he governs. The road ahead is uncertain, shrouded in legal battles and political maneuvering. The trial's outcome will shape the city's destiny. Will Adams emerge unscathed, his reputation intact, or will he be forced to step down, leaving a void in leadership? This scandal could forge a stronger, more resilient city. Only time will tell. The city that never sleeps takes on a different tone. The indictment hangs heavy, obscuring the city's famed skyline. New Yorkers find themselves caught in an all-too-real drama. The heart of the city feels the weight of the indictment. Every policy is now viewed through the lens of the scandal. The city that never sleeps struggles to stay afloat. With the mayor's office shrouded in controversy, a vacuum of power emerges. City council meetings, once platforms for progress, devolve into stages for political grandstanding. Alliances fracture, accusations fly across the aisle. The business of governing the city grinds to a halt. The void at the top has a ripple effect, reaching every corner of the city's vast bureaucracy. Department heads, once confident in their directives, hesitate. Initiatives stall. The once efficient machinery of city government sputters and groans under the weight of uncertainty. Confidence in the city's leadership wavers. The city that never sleeps now finds itself burdened by a different kind of weight. Not the weight of expectation or ambition, but the weight of uncertainty. The future, once a canvas for dreams and aspirations, now appears as a blurry and undefined landscape. Businesses large and small feel the tremors of instability. Investments are put on hold. Expansion plans are shelved. The economic engine of New York City, once a roaring testament to its relentless drive, slows to an uneasy rumble. The city that never sleeps, once a beacon of opportunity, now grapples with the fear of what might be lost. The indictment of Eric Adams sends shockwaves through the political landscape of New York City, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. Alliances, once forged in the fires of political ambition, crumble like poorly constructed buildings in an earthquake. Political opponents, previously content with lobbing verbal grenades from a distance, sense blood in the water. They circle, their attacks growing bolder, their words sharper, each jabbing at the open wounds of the scandal. The once solid ground of city politics becomes a treacherous minefield. The shockwaves are felt far beyond the borders of New York City. The once distant rumble of accountability now sounds like a deafening roar. In the aftermath of the political earthquake, a new landscape emerges, one defined by uncertainty and shifting allegiances. Aspiring politicians, their ambitions burning bright, see an opportunity to seize power, to fill the void left by the wounded mayor. The race to succeed Adams, should he be forced to step down, begins in earnest. Candidates emerge from the shadows, each promising to restore the city's tarnished image, to heal the wounds of division, to usher in a new era of transparency and accountability. The city that never sleeps finds itself caught in a perpetual campaign cycle. Trust, once freely given, now becomes a commodity earned through tireless campaigning and unwavering integrity. The indictment of Eric Adams exposes deep fissures within the city's social and political fabric. Conversations at coffee shops and corner bodegas now crackle with debate and disagreement. The city that never sleeps finds itself engaged in a different kind of discourse. On one side, supporters believe Adams is innocent of victim of a politically motivated witch hunt. They point to his record of public service and commitment to the city. On the other side, critics see the indictment as confirmation of corruption. The city struggles to find common ground. The indictment of Eric Adams sends tremors through the financial heart of New York City. Wall Street watches with a mixture of concern and apprehension. Investors hesitate. Development projects are put on hold. The uncertainty surrounding the mayor's future casts a long shadow over the city's economic prospects. The indictment of Eric Adams shakes the foundations of city government and erodes trust. The city that never sleeps grapples with a crisis of faith. International investors now view the city with skepticism. The perception of corruption is a potent deterrent. Capital begins to flow elsewhere. The loss of confidence is felt in the tourism industry. The city that never sleeps begins to show signs of fatigue. The relentless pursuit of success seems to falter. The streets feel a little less crowded. Restaurants have a few more empty tables. The air carries a hint of uncertainty. The city finds itself in uneasy slumber, waiting for a brighter day or a future of doubt. The indictment of Eric Adams becomes the talk of the town, sparking debates on subway platforms and in bodegas. The city, a melting pot of cultures, is united in its fascination with the drama. Newspapers now dedicate their front pages to the scandal. TV screens flare with images of the mayor, his face a mix of defiance and concern. The city that never sleeps is fixated on the legal battle. Public opinion begins to shift. The indictment of Eric Adams does more than just expose the fault lines in New York City's political landscape. It lays bare the city's soul, revealing its complexities, its contradictions, and its enduring spirit. The city that never sleeps, a place of boundless ambition and relentless pursuit of success, is forced to confront uncomfortable truths about power, corruption, and the price of progress. The indictment becomes a mirror, reflecting back a distorted image of the city's ideals. Yet, even in the face of scandal and uncertainty, the city that never sleeps refuses to surrender its spirit. The indictment may have wounded the city, but it has not broken its spirit. The indictment of Eric Adams is a stark reminder that even in the city that never sleeps, darkness can creep in. The gleaming towers of Manhattan, symbols of ambition and success, can't completely overshadow the shadows that lurk in the city's underbelly. The accusations against Adams, whether proven true or not, have already left their mark. They've chipped away at the city's veneer of invincibility, exposed the fragility of trust, and unveiled the potential for corruption that lurks even in the highest office. The city that never sleeps, used to facing down challenges head on, now grapples with a more insidious threat. The stakes are high, the outcome uncertain, and the impact profound. Yet, even in the face of adversity, there's hope. The indictment presents an opportunity for New York City to confront its demons. The city that never sleeps prides itself on its resilience. This spirit will be tested now more than ever, but New York City has the potential to turn this crisis into a catalyst for change. The city may stumble, but it will rise again, ready to face a new dawn.